Hey guys, this is Bando Guy 4 bringing you another episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. When I left off the first episode, we were just coming into Mushroom Way, so in this episode, I will continue on and hopefully get through. You can dodge most battles in this game if you just avoid the enemies on the map, but if you want to level up, you can't do that. So, I'm going into fighting some Goombas here, which is the most common enemy you'll find. You'll see after hitting that Goomba, I got an HP max, which is one of several upgrades you can get after fighting an enemy. You'll see I got another one there. And you can also see that I'm doing a little better at timing my defense in this episode, so that'll help out a lot in the long run. If you look off to the left here, you'll see Toad has been cornered by a Goomba, so you want to take them out. Just basic Mario enemies to Goomba, not really a threat in any way. And for helping him out, Toad will give you a honey syrup, which will restore 10 FP, which is flower points. You have to use flower points to use any of your skills. I will show that right here. Just that basic jump attack uses 3 FP, and it does a lot more damage than your normal attack would. But really, you don't have to worry a whole lot about using up all your FP. You'll have plenty of opportunities to recover it and increase your max actually very shortly. So you want to take out this Goomba on top of this rotating flower so that you can use it to get up to the higher ledges. First you want to go over to the left here and get this treasure chest, which is a flower. You'll see that now I have 11 flower points instead of 7. You can avoid the one in the back there, that's just another Goomba fight. But over here, a paratrooper has kidnapped Toad, so you have to go save him again. And this time, instead of a honey syrup, Toad will give you a flower tab, I believe, yes. And flower tab will increase your total FP by 1, and it will also restore your FP to full. So I generally don't use those right away and save them for a time when my FP is running low so that I can restore it when I use them. I guess this would be as good a time as any to explain the menu. You have your items here. I got a whole bunch of mushrooms, the honey syrup, and the flower tab. You have the status screen, which shows speed, attack, defense, all your stats, and how soon you'll get a level up. Down here you have your special. You can see all your techniques and when you will learn the next one. You see Mario learns his next technique at level 3. Here you can equip weapons, armors, and accessories, but I don't have any of those yet. And down here is the special items, which I also don't have any yet. On the left you see your characters, Mario level 1. Down in the bottom right you see how many flowers you have, your coins, and your frog coins, which we won't get into for a while. Back here there's a Goomba hiding back there, so I'll just go ahead and fight him. Same old Goomba. And then there's a very helpful treasure chest here. This will be a mushroom that flashes green when you get it. That will restore all your HP and FP immediately. And that treasure chest will refill every time you come back to Mushroom Way from a different area. So if you are early on and you want to get some levels up, you can use that. Here we find our first Spiky. And they're a little bit different than other enemies. They're not a whole lot more powerful, but they are the first instance of an enemy that will not get hurt if you jump on them, because they have the spines on their back. And because I'm not keen on wasting FP, I'm not actually going to jump on it, but if I did, it would deal no damage. So here I am letting my health get dangerously low before I use Mushroom. But I get plenty of them, so there's really no need to save them up as much as I am. So basically there are just a whole lot of spikies and other sorts of enemies like that around here. The key that's floating around in the air will also trap more enemies, so if you want to get your levels up in this area, this is as good a time as any to do that. Personally, I'd like to wait until a bit later to grind for experience, especially since I'm recording right now and no one likes to watch the grinding. So I'm just going to do this battle to get up to level 2, and then I will continue on. Now I can explain my method for leveling up. Here you see how much all of your stats will go up, and then you'll have the option to choose Power, HP, or Special. Through each of them you can see attack and defense will each go up 1 there, max HP will go up 3, but if you look at the Special, you'll see that your magic attack goes up 3. At each level up, one of these 3 stats will go up more than the others if you choose it. For anyone reaching level 2, that stat is Special, so at level 2, that is what I will choose. Now over here, you'll find your first boss of the game already. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful, he's definitely got a mean streak. And you can just walk up to him. Now you got my hammer angry, you shouldn't have done that. And we get our classic Hammer Brothers. So, here's the first special attack that we're seeing. It's a bit harder to defend against than the regular attacks because the timing is a little bit off. But I think right around when that last hammer hits you is when you want to push the button. But I missed it both times there. As for their other attack, you can just do it when you would a normal attack right when it hits. See, after I used that mushroom, I got a freebie. That just means that it didn't get used up. I still have it in my inventory. So basically, the first Hammer Brother goes up pretty quickly, and then the other one will use Valor Up, which increases its defense. And since I don't want this battle to last forever, I'm going to switch to jumping on this guy. And I'll do about as much as my regular attack did on the first one. So I think they have 50 HP, so this one should go down to 1 more regular attack. And there he goes. So really not a tough boss, just something to get you into a bit of the tougher enemies in this game. They'll drop a flower jar, which is similar to a flower tab, except your max FP will go up 3 instead of 1. And you're almost to Mushroom Kingdom, but you'll see a hammer there. And Toad will tell you that it has the Hammer Brothers insignia on it. So here's your first weapon in the game. And since you won't be fighting many enemies in Mushroom Kingdom, this time around at least. And either way, I'm going to go ahead and equip the hammer. You'll see that it gives you a nice increase of 10 attack, which just about every new weapon in this game will do. And now you can head into Mushroom Kingdom. I definitely recommend it's the first thing to do. That person wants me to jump. You should definitely go into the building with the star outside of it and save at the inn. Because as soon as you enter the castle, there's a chance to get an item that if you miss it at this point in the game, you will never be able to get it again. So Toad will be standing there, and you want to try and get on top of his head. So just jump up there, and I missed it. So it's definitely a good thing I saved. I will be right back when I get it again. So, okay, I'm back. I'm here in the hallway again, and this time, when Toad gets to the end of the hallway, jump up here, and if you jump up, you'll see an invisible treasure chest appear. If you collect that, you will get your first frog coin of the game. Frog coins are definitely rare to come across, so you want to get them whenever you have the opportunity. So just go ahead and follow Toad into this room, and you will meet up for the first time with the Chancellor. Mario, thank goodness you're here. I heard an explosion of something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. Well, about that, I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this? Well, yeah. Yes, in this game, Mario is also a shapeshifter. Spores alive? You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind, it will be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool. Now... Dud. And all that made sense to the Chancellor. Egad, the keep is unassailable? What awful power is at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please, save our dear princess. Alright, alright. Mario! I almost forgot. This may not help you, but why don't you take it along? And he gives you a map. Mario! Dud, again. Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The vault guard shall assist you. And over here is not the cellar, but instead it's the princess's room, but you can get a item in here. If you go over to the chair and push A, found Toadstool's question mark, question mark, question mark. Hey there, what do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was, and he will give you a mushroom. Now to the cellar, which is on the other side of the main hallway. You come down here and talk to the Toad. Mario, the Chancellor has filled me in. Come, let me show you around. And I like to get the chest starting over here. That'll be a coin. And I haven't explained this yet, but the small coins are worth 1 and the large ones are worth 10. So this is 10 coins. Here is a flower, which will increase your maximum flower points. And then this one is another full restore mushroom. So that will definitely come in handy. And when you leave the castle, come back here. You'll see some fluffy creature chasing after a crocodile. Come back here. And he tries to jump up, but he hits the wall. Oh no, that reptile stole my grandpa's coin. Boo-hoo, sniffle. I can't cry, big boys don't cry, but it's just not fair. What am I gonna do? Wah! And he starts to cry and it's raining. So, find out what's this kid's deal on the next episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. See you then.